Alright guys, welcome back to another video in the product research week. So this is another product research method. It's actually thieve.com or thieve.co. It's not like super underground. Everybody knows what this is, but what I'm going to show you in this video is kind of how to gauge what products you could potentially sell and then verify that they're already selling well on AliExpress and that they're being drop shipped. So obviously this is like Thieve, picks. We can go to trending and see what's on trending. Obviously, this controller, or this is not the Fortnite controller, but the Fortnite controller was pretty popular back then. So let's just just scroll down and see what is doing well. Maybe we could do electronics. Like a little gimbal or this. I think I've seen this before. This is pretty interesting. Let's click on this and then check it out on Ali and see how many orders it's getting per day. So this is obviously, if you guys don't already know, Thieve is basically a website where people could just be like, oh, I'm interested in this, and then Thieve will rank it higher. So basically you could find what people are interested at the current time and what's getting people's attention, and then they link you with the product link so you can go and check it out on AliExpress if you decide to sell it. So this one got my attention. It's pretty cool. I could even use it for drop shipping. So maybe you guys will just buy it for your products eventually anyway, but this kind of got my attention, so I'm going to click on it. And then the way to check how often it's being drop shipped, or just to check to see how much volume it's doing in terms of sales and orders, is to scroll all the way down here and then look at the order transaction history. So as you can see, October 16th, today is October 17th. And this just on the first page goes all the way down to last month, the 11th of last month. So that's actually pretty terrible. That's actually really, really, really terrible. It's not selling well at all. Before I completely throw it away, I'm gonna try just try finding a different supplier, because maybe this is just a terrible supplier. This one has a lot more orders, so that was a terrible supplier. Same product, maybe a little bit different. We'll scroll back down to the transaction history. Okay, so obviously this is a lot better. This is what it should be looking at. This entire page is today, and we'll scroll. So the second page is where it cuts off and goes to tomorrow. So there was about a page and a half, which is 30 units that were ordered. And I wonder how much these sell for. If they sell for, it's probably selling for like 30 to 40 bucks. And it had about a page and a half, so 30 orders yesterday. And then we can go back and see how many different suppliers there are. There's only 2 with 1,000 or more, so these don't really make the biggest difference in the world. But basically what I'm looking for is volume in terms of how many people are actually ordering this product. And for this one, a decent amount of people ordered it today, so not bad, not too good. It's also 5:30, so that's something to keep in mind. Let's see how many pages are for the 16th. So we have almost a full page here, and then a full page here, full page here. Oh, page and a half there. So like 2.5-ish, about 2 pages, about 40 units yesterday. So not really selling that well. I mean, it's getting orders per day. Could be something that you could try to test if you think you could hit the market on it, but not necessarily the best product that you can try right now. So let's try to go for something that's like a lot more general. So this watch, it's funny, I've actually sold this watch. This is one of the first products I've ever sold dropshipping ever. And it's still selling well because, well, watches sell well forever. Well, apparently not that well. 17th, 15th, 14th. Oh wow, that's a lot worse than I thought it would be. Let's try this men's watch, see if we could find it, because I know this was a really popular one, or something very similar. Maybe it's not too popular anymore. I did sell this one too, but this one's always been super, super high up. So we can go down and see the transaction history on this one too. This is probably, yeah, so this day, again, 17. Okay, we'll probably use like 6, okay, 7. So there's about 7 pages. There's about 20 units per page. So that's about 140 units today alone. It's only 5:30 p.m. too. So that's good. I mean, 140 units sold in a day, and this is only one supplier. I'm sure that there has to be a couple more suppliers of this specific watch. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. I've only ever seen one big one, but there could be a couple others. But that's kind of how you check the transaction history. And another thing you guys want to keep in mind, just going, with Thieve and just kind of going and looking at something that catches your attention all you really want is something that seems interesting, something that seems like you could sell it. Like this seems really interesting, but I guarantee that it's not selling very well at all. So magnetic wooden key holders. This will be the last thing that we try before we go. Let's just kind of verify that it's selling or selling at all. So yeah, again, it's not even selling whatsoever. Maybe this is just a really terrible supplier. Let me just try to see wooden key holder. Maybe this is just a really bad supplier. Yeah, I can't even find it. No, that was the only one. So although something may seem like it sells well, you can always verify how well it's currently selling. And if it's not doing so hot, I wouldn't sell it. I'm assuming most people in this course are not making over $10,000 per month. And so that would put you at most likely below a beginner or beginner level or below intermediate. And if you're at the beginner intermediate level, you always want to try to stick with something that is currently selling or has been sold, or just something that has social proof. Like, yeah, it's been selling, selling, people are selling it, it's making money. You never want to try to tackle the market on your own because you don't know very much as a beginner. And so going through Thieve and finding these products that aren't selling very well might not be the best idea. But if you do find something on here and it catches your eye, and you go and it has a couple pages of orders that day or for whatever day you're looking at it, that could be something that you could possibly test and just kind of play around with. So that's actually going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Just using Thieve and then going through on AliExpress to validate that it's selling. And we will see each other again in the next product research method. So I'll see you guys there.